buttons.
Silence your phone.
I'm all set.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotta check the CEO sometimes.
Every now and then.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh wait, I'm kind of heating up. I'm gonna take the sweatshirt off.
We're here with our special guest today.
The #1 produced podcast in Western Mass.
Welcome back, everybody.
I showed a little.
Oh,
little titty.
that's a first. Hey, what's
Look
that?
at that.
Have a super freaking awesome day.
That's my merch.
Oh my gosh, this
Sporting
is
the merch.
this is a super special episode of Move the Mic podcast today. We're sitting across the table from
Oh my
a
God.
legend,
Legend. Literally,
of the community.
Like an inspirational speaker, a legendary comic, and he's amassed millions of followers over all platforms. We have in the studio today, guys, Rodney Norman.
Rodney.
Oh, that's who you were talking about? Me?
Yeah.
Wow. I was like, man, who is this dude?
He's already. Let's go.
Already
let's go.
getting
Let's
this
go.
going. As for those who are just tuning in here for the first time, we do something here on the pod. As comedians, we understand how heavily underfunded comedy really is. So we like to pay our guests for making us laugh on the show. You won't find that anywhere else. I'll
No.
tell you that.
Fantastic.
You got
And
that
it's
here with
worth,
us.
It is worth everything that this is printed on.
I would say
Every
it's.
dollar.
I would say it's worth more. To be honest,
You
I
know,
mean,
Moose
most-
Hill stole $1,000 from us.
most money goes through like the red light district. This money stays nice and clean under the white lights, at least. It touches the same people. But we're just all in here. Oh, man. Thank you so much for joining us.
We're so excited to get to know some comedy knowledge from a legend and just regular knowledge. You know what I'm talking about? You feel like
I can toss it around for the best of them.
I love it.
Listen,
I love it.
I've had some guests on here. When you Google them, not the best things show up. So when we Google you, philosopher comes up first, and
That's
I
it.
think that's awesome, man.
That's it.
It's
So,
crazy.
Yeah. This-
I'll tell you, my kids had no respect for me until one day they Googled me when they were in high
Really?
school, and they were like, "Dad's famous."
wow. Wow.
Maybe that'll be us one day.
That was
It's funny. My kids are the same. Like anytime I tell them what guests I'm going to be sitting down with, unless they have a high follower account, they don't care. So
Really?
you're literally the first one my kids knew about who
No
were
way.
coming on. Yeah, my son sees his videos.
I like that.
that's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah. Dude, you're pretty big on TikTok. How did that even happen? You just did your thing? And
Total by accident. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I got the TikTok account by accident because I had a friend whose daughter was into the cosplay stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she did this video where she did this cosplay of all these different Disney princesses, and so I've known her since she was a little kid. You know,
Yeah.
I've known her dad since we were in junior high together, and so you know, he's posting her videos on Facebook, and I was like, oh, this looks fun. So I clicked to check on it, and takes me to TikTok, and it says, hey, welcome to TikTok. I'm like, okay. And it says, hey, you want to check in with Facebook? Sure, I'll check in with Facebook, whatever.
Mhm.
Next thing I know, I have a TikTok account,
Yeah.
right? And I didn't know what to do with it. You know, it was just all these, you know, kids dancing. This has nothing to do with my world. And so I had the account, and after I'd had it for a while, and then, you know, that COVID thing happened.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
And so, and I'd kind of blown up on Facebook and Instagram and stuff, and I had a TikTok account, and I thought, why don't I just start posting stuff on there? You know,
Yeah.
so I just started posting nonsense, and one of the videos just blew up. And next thing I know, you know, it was like I went from like literally 4 followers to like 200,000.
It's wild.
in like a day.
It's wild how that happens.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Yeah. Man.
So how long you been doing comedy, Rodney?
Oh, I started in November of '98.
98.
Wow. Yes.
I think that's
Wow.
That's
we
what,
were
20?
Yeah.
20? Or it's 18 years?
Yeah.
27 years.
27.
27. Wow. What happened about
Yeah.
What?
Isn't that
You're supposed to be
crazy?
the math guy.
Well, the problem is like I refuse the last 8 years of existence entirely. All right, I'm
okay.
just trying
Yeah,
to block it all out.
Oh, that's how it is for me. Because when people say 20 years ago, I'm thinking 1980s.
Oh,
For sure.
That's the
Yeah.
whole 2000s is just all blur.
A blur.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm the same. Which is sad because this is like when I've been raising children.
Yeah.
I should probably,
They skew
pull it
everything.
together a
It
little bit.
skews everything when you get kids.
Yeah, it definitely becomes a blur. When did you have your first child?
Let's see. My oldest boy was born in '94.
Oh, wow. Same age as me.
Same age as- yeah.
Maybe '93, somewhere around there.
I'm a 92 baby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Buttons, what are you, 89?
88.
88.
88.
Yeah, y'all the same age. That's
Yeah. That was a year after I graduated from high school.
No way.
I graduated in '87.
Okay.
nice. What were you doing after high school?
Well, I went to college for a year, and then I did a 2-year mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints,
Okay.
Mormons.
That's awesome.
Had a great time. Went to New Jersey. That'll put some hair on your chest.
Yeah, well, in your beard.
I didn't know they needed Mormons in New Jersey.
Yeah. Oh, hey, we think everybody deserves a chance to find Jesus, and so did that, and then I got out, went back to college, was bored. Then the first Gulf War started kicking up, so I joined the Marine Corps.
Nice.
No way.
Then it was done and over my first week of boot camp.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I'm like, I don't know what I do. So I just rode out that 4 years, and in the meantime, got married, had a couple kids, and then when I got out, I was pursuing acting. In fact, I was a background actor in I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Really?
No kidding.
And Independence Day.
Oh.
No, dude, I've seen that movie 1,000 times.
I was going to say.
Were
Yeah.
you in the RV park?
No, I was
Oh.
okay. I just gotten out of the Marine Corps, so I still had the Marine Corps cut.
Oh, okay.
And so I was in a lot of the Area 51 things. In fact,
That's
okay,
cool.
my big claim to fame is, so Will Smith, he shoots down an alien,
Okay.
and he drags it to Area 51.
I remember this.
Welcome
And
to Earth.
they throw the alien in the back of a truck,
Yeah.
and he pulls up to the hangar. The big group of us take the thing, take it out, put it in a gurney, and run it inside.
Okay.
I'm at the head of the gurney. In fact, I during the whole thing, I was the guy who was assigned to pick up and take care of the alien.
No way.
That's
This
awesome.
big thing that silicone
Yeah.
and
Was it heavy?
barbed wires. It was probably weighed a good 50, 60 pounds.
That's
Oh, he was in Marine shape. He was ready to go.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, that was the reason.
was a
They were just
featherweight.
like, I was the only one who could pick it up by myself.
Yeah.
So I'd pick this thing up, put it in the truck, and then we'd turn a gurney. But I was like right at the head of the gurney. If you look as we're running in, I'm like that face right there next to Will Smith's armpit.
I'm going to have to watch it again.
Yeah,
I'll watch
for
it
sure.
tonight.
I've seen
And-
that movie 1,000
I'll watch
times.
it tonight.
And then in fact, I would have been originally. They were going to fly me to California because they filmed that all out the West Desert,
Mhm.
Utah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a Wendover Air Force Base. It's the same place where Enola Gay left for its
With
to go and bomb
little boy and fat
Japan.
man?
Yes,
Yes.
that's where it left from. Was there in Wendover?
No way.
Holy cow.
And so they have these hangars, and they like all kinds of movies have been filmed out there now. But they were going to fly me to California. I was originally going to be the first guy who gets killed by the alien because they get him inside the hangar, and then he comes to life and starts killing everybody. I was going to be that guy, but then they decided to go
Cut
with an L.A. actor, and
Dang,
there was my big rub with
You could have died on screen.
I could have been that guy. But no, it was crazy. So I was pursuing that. You
Yeah.
know, I was doing, trying to get into acting and auditioning and everything. And I kept getting told, "Oh, you're a great actor, but you're too young, and you're too goofy looking to be any leads." Because you're at that age, they're looking for lead actors,
Mm.
and I just wasn't lead actor pretty. If I walked into an audition one time. And usually you walk in, there's like a group of them sitting there, and you walk in with your sides, and they say, "Okay, Slate," and you say, "Rodney, I'm with such agency." Sometimes they have you say what part you're reading for, but you're there, and then they like have somebody off to the sides reading the other part, and then you do your lines. They go, "Thank you, that was amazing. We'll be contacting you shortly through your agency," and you leave. I walked in there before I even got a chance to say a word. A lady stops me and goes, "Oh no, I'm so sorry. This is not gonna work. Your one ear's bigger than the other. Your nose is crooked, and I have no idea what's going on with your eyes. I'm sorry."
This is
I know,
before
I was like-
CGI and
Yeah, I was just like, okay, well, there we go. And so with all this, my wife kept bugging me. She's like, "Why?" Because we used to have a bunch of friends come over when I was in the Marine Corps, and we'd entertain people because they were mostly all single. We were a married couple that had a house, and so we kind of became party central for a while. And we had a group over one day, and I was doing this bit where I made fun of my drill instructors, and then I started doing a bit because back then we had like don't ask, don't tell policy. Of,
Yep.
Of the homosexuals.
Yep.
And so I started doing this bit about a drill instructor who was homosexual but was trying not to let you know he was homosexual. And so I was
That's
doing this
cool.
whole thing, and my wife was just busting a gut for the whole thing. And after everybody left, she's like, "You need to do stand-up comedy." And
Heck
she's just like, "I don't, whatever it is you thought you were supposed to do with your life, you're supposed to be a comedian."
Yeah.
And she supported me right from the get-go.
that's awesome.
Kept taking me to, took me to my first real comedy show, which that was an eye-opening experience. Because you see it on TV, and you see that when people are at their best.
Yeah.
You see their best stuff on TV, and you think, "Oh, how could I ever do that?"
I just can't imagine. You're doing comedy pre 9/11, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's a big thing on this show. We bring up a lot. Almost every comedian we've has been post 9/11, a post 9/11 comedian. So it's like this, genre or something we play off of. But like, you're pre 9/11, dude.
How much has comedy changed for you over the years? Like, have you like when you first started to now? I just get,
Well, I mean,
get off the
you
9/11 joke. That's
There we go. Somebody asked me this the other day, and I was thinking about it, and I said, well, audience are always changing. The zeitgeist is always kind of, kind of this ethereal, moving, weird thing.
Soup.
And as a comedian, you either are following trends or you're becoming the trends.
Yeah.
And if you're going to go beyond everybody else, you got to be the one who makes the trends.
Yeah.
So if you're always just trying to kind of fit in, then you're always just going to be in the middle of the pack.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I don't really care what comedy is. I'm just focused on just doing my thing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So if you get caught up on the whole, the audiences are changed. No, people are just people. I mean, yeah.
Right.
And the people who don't think it's funny, who are too involved in themselves and whatever,
It's not for them.
they're not going to be there. And if they are, they're there to be pissed about anything anyway.
Yeah,
So why cater
exactly.
to those idiots?
Yeah.
So
No,
just
I
do your
agree.
thing and have fun, man.
I say it all the time. Like, there's no point in telling a joke that's not funny to you. You know what I mean? Like, it has to still, like, I can't
Yeah.
imagine like reciting a joke just because it's a part of my set. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
if I don't
yeah.
find it funny, I'm not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah,
there's the
everything that
connection.
comes out of your mouth needs to be from you.
Right,
Who
like-
you are and what you believe.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't, it just comes off as pandering. And
I
the
can't-
audience can tell. They may not be able to verbalize it or understand it entirely, but subconsciously they get it. They can see that
Right.
integrity.
I've heard this stigma of like some people don't like comedians who laugh at their own jokes, especially on stage. And I think that's ridiculous. I love to laugh at my own jokes, especially if everyone else is laughing. Now, if no one's laughing and I'm laughing, that's kind of awkward,
Yeah, well,
right?
it
There's
is-
a disconnect.
Well, it is kind of a psychological trick that you can use to manipulate the people
You
to start
can,
laughing.
right? But if they're laughing, I mean, I'll let the laughs come out. Yeah, because like That's the reason why I'm saying it. I think
Yeah.
it's fucking hilarious.
Oh, I love it when I crack myself up.
Yeah.
Because usually the best time to write is when you're performing, because
Right.
that's when everything's
Well, you come
firing.
up with new tags. You come up.
Yeah,
with
that's when your
punches,
creative juices
everything.
are really flowing,
Yeah,
and you're
right.
in the moment, and
Yep.
and that's just it's brilliant. It's
Yep.
just magic,
Yeah.
when it happens. And so when you say something that just kind of catches yourself off guard, it's this is beautiful. I love it. So I don't mind laughing. It's just the ones that just like everything they say, they are laughing. It's like, okay, give it a
There's
rest.
definitely people who take it too far,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
Or even use it as a punchline, or use this
Yeah, that's what it. Yeah, that's
like
it.
as a punchline. Take the mic stand. It's just like, do we really need that? Like everyone was laughing anyways. You know what I
No
mean?
props.
Yeah.
I think like the best prop. I mean, obviously there's Carrot Top. I'm not talking about that lane of comedy, but like if you got to use the stand and stuff, it should be very worth it. You know what I mean? I think for true stand up, your facial gestures, your body motion, that's your tool.
Mhm.
Your voice,
Yeah.
the cadence, and your body.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you put all, like, look at Robin Williams. He's one of the greatest because he put them all together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's many, even Shane Gillis, and it's the very minimal amount of motion. He holds the mic and he does, these just little things right here, but it all fits in the cadence of how he's talking.
Or Dave Chappelle when he takes the mic and
Exactly. You know what I mean? But yeah, there's definitely. I mean, it all just comes together eventually once you find your voice.
I am glad to see that most comedians have gotten over humping the stool. though. that was an epidemic
Thanks,
there
Joe.
for a while.
Yeah.
one of the hardest times I made Damien laugh, I humped the stool. It was actually 3 months ago. Thanks, Rodney.
The only reason why I laugh though is because he has to use a step stool to hump the other one.
I'm 5'6" and a quarter. All right, what do you want from me? What do you want from me?
Bro, that was
made
like
me
a
laugh.
visceral reaction.
Yeah, you made me laugh.
Oh man.
That's funny.
So who were you doing comedy with back in the late '90s that that is still doing comedy today?
Oh, well, the first big name I worked with was Bobcat Goldthwait.
Oh, wow.
That was pretty amazing, because that was the first time I really saw how the audience dynamic changes. Because when you first start, it's you against the audience. I mean,
Yeah.
you're trying to prove to them that you're funny,
Right.
and so you're always trying to get them. It's about you trying to do something to them. But the first time I worked with Bobcat, I introduced him, and the place just goes crazy, and he walks up there. He gets a standing ovation coming to the stage.
Yeah, of course.
And then everything he says, I mean, it's just kind of pandering kind of nonsense, and the people are just falling all over themselves like, oh, this is the greatest thing ever. And I'm like, he told a joke about people not being able to drink in Utah. Wow. Yeah.
Oh man, this
woo,
reminds me
wow,
of
you-
this reminds me of the modern day Kill Tony.
Absolutely. So, and what I realized was it had switched, the dynamic changed, because he was so famous that the audience was trying to prove to him that they thought he was funny, that
Yeah.
they got all of his jokes, that he was smart, and they were trying to prove that they were smart too. And it was fascinating to me, because I was like, man, how do you get to that point where the audience is trying to impress you?
Oh.
And that sort of set me on this
kinda
quest
scary.
to find ways. And I realized that every comic, even if you aren't famous, some of the greatest comics that I worked with after, I realized that that you could do this. I was like, the ones who are just really confident, who don't care about the audience, really. Those are the ones who get the audience to kind of take on that dynamic, where it's like they're trying to prove something to you. And it was
really
brilliant.
unique perspective. Never really thought
Yeah.
about it like that.
I mean, I thought about that when Rogan did his last special. He got so big. His material was good. If he would have done that 6 years ago, he wouldn't have got the hate. He got so big that people loved to hate on what he was doing. He's the first guy to go live for
On
over
Netflix.
an hour on the biggest platform in the world. I mean, you could say he's used to it doing long form podcasts, but doing stand up, That's a different animal. I mean, you know, like we get the feeling of the adrenaline that keeps us going after the fact, but like, man, an hour up there under those lights, you know you're live. There's millions of people. Imagine the amount of energy being drawn out of that person. Think of all the vampires that are hating on him, watching him do his set, and they're in real time trying to suck this guy's energy.
Yeah.
And thankfully, the people there who paid to actually be there, they were true fans, and they were feeding him the energy to continue to go. But like, I worry about that sometimes. Like, at what point do the people come out to the shows, like you said, to either impress but to also just to cause a problem?
Oh yeah.
Because like,
You'll definitely get that, especially when you get so big, like
Yeah.
Rogan. You know, people come to your show to make a point.
Yeah.
They're not coming to be entertained. They're there to say, "Oh, this guy he's
Right.
not that funny."
Is he
look at
something? Yeah.
YouTube. All
Yeah.
these channels getting 500,000 views in a day because the headline says, "Oh, Joe Rogan sold out to Trump," or just like the most ridiculous, or Joe Rogan, the what is it? The circle of six or whatever that Cat.
Oh, the
Williams
Rogan
stuff.
sphere.
Yeah, the Rogan sphere has fallen, and it gets 500,000 views in a day. It's just the same videos over and over and over.
Well, they get likes and
Yep.
clicks,
Likes,
views.
comments.
Yeah.
It's just like I hope to avoid that.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
never get that
I mean,
big.
if you're going to get really famous, you just need to know that you are going to get pushback.
I just don't want to
Yeah.
get that famous.
I mean, I get pushback.
No way.
all the time. You know, 'cause
How?
people, they think I'm trying to make fun of their uncle who has a brain disorder. You know.
Oh,
I'm like,
come on.
I'm like, this was not.
Yeah.
You know, my character that most people know is it's based on my alcoholic grandfather.
Oh.
You know, and that was the whole thing. That was the whole bit. Was just my drunk my drunk grandpa
Yep.
as the world's worst life coach. That was the whole concept.
I'm curious. Did your grandfather have a cast iron stove by
Stop it.
chance?
We don't do this anymore. We don't do this. So I grew up with a cast iron stove. He's been holding it against me because he grew up fucking poor.
I love it.
I cut wood my whole fucking childhood for it.
Oh, I cut a lot of wood when I was a kid.
Yeah. That's awesome, guys.
He left his oven open. Whatever.
Yeah, I was pretty poor growing up. But anyway, I gotta ask: have you ever heard of Opus Pro? You make content.
Opus Clip. Yeah, I've used it. I've stopped using it.
Well, let me stop you there, my friend. So Opus Pro
You
has
cutting a clip?
very recently come out with some incredible updates to their platform.
Oh, yeah?
And I just want to let everybody know who's watching this right now, you can go ahead and use promo code MTMPOD and or move the mic and save 25% off any purchase you make. That's a massive discount, up to hundreds of dollars you can save. If you don't know what Opus Pro is, it's the #1 AI content editing tool on the internet. It allows you to work every single step of the way through the creation of the content, so YouTube can't say this is AI generated, because it's not. It's your content. You do the editing. It just helps you select it and break it down for you. So if you're into making marriage videos or Call of Duty compilations, it doesn't matter. Long form podcasts, go ahead and use Opus Pro. Promo code Move the Mic or MTMPOD. Save 25% off. Again, that's Opus Pro /Move the Mic or MTMPOD. Back to the show.
It does all the SEO for you.
Yeah. No,
That's why I used it.
No,
Use it.
yeah, I love that. It helps you tag
I just
all
had
the stuff.
I had to end my subscription because I'm out of money. But maybe I'll use your promo code.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
Start back up again.
Yeah, you'll save. I mean, you see how expensive it is to get the one pack. 25% off that, man. That's huge.
My
But
dog
we're-
loves you.
He does.
My dog loves you. You know what that means?
He's a-
Good judge of character. That's my dog.
I love
That's
dogs.
my dog.
I'm
That's my dog.
a big dog fan.
Oh yeah, dogs are the best. If
Yeah.
you were a dog, what breed would you be?
German Shepherd.
You had this ready.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I have
There's
a
no
German Shepherd.
hesitation.
She's now with my youngest son that is in Utah, and his wife goes on walks every night, so she wanted a dog to walk with her, and so she ended up taking our pit bull and our German Shepherd. The pit bull's moved on. Loved Doug. He was a wonderful dog.
Do they live in the like city area? Rural,
yeah,
or?
it's kind of in the middle of the city in Utah.
Oh, okay.
And so that she likes having
Something big.
something big. But my German Shepherd, she's just the best dog. I mean, just the best companion you could ever hope for.
I used to have Boxer.
Boxers
my
are
Boxer
awesome
was
too. I love those.
the man. He was a little bit, on the short bus, but it was
yeah,
fitting.
they're dumb, but boy, they're brave.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I mean,
yes.
which is weird because when you're with them one-on-one with you would never think this is the most lovable creature ever.
Yes.
But boy, as soon as you were threatened,
Yeah.
that thing is going to tear it apart. And my German Shepherd was the same way.
Yeah.
She was-
So we have a bike path that runs through all of basically Western Mass, and it comes up from like how long is it? I mean, I know it goes through like Northampton, East
I
Hampton.
think it's all like together. It's
Hadley.
like 37 miles.
Yeah, it's pretty long. So I was walking my old Boxer on the bike path, and this guy felt threatened. He goes, "Hey, can you shorten up the leash so I can ride my bike by?" And I go, "Dude, you're fine. My Boxer's not going to do anything." He starts literally riding by. The Boxer just looks at him and just goes, and I've never seen somebody bike faster in my life. And I was just
Oh
like,
my
dude, you're going to be
goodness.
fine. But it was literally just acknowledging his existence. And he got so scared over it. He goes, he was just trying to punk. He just punked him. He punked him a little bit. And I was just like,
I got a pure-blooded red-nosed pit bull from Short North Columbus, and it had been through some stuff up there. And
Nelly girl.
No. This is years ago. His name was Brutus.
Oh, great name.
One of my favorite dogs ever owned. I mean, I've had dogs my whole life. Dude, he would cuddle with babies. Like, he's the sweetest thing ever. But yeah, if like there was only a few people where, like me, my brother, my mom, or the babies, if anybody at all was like, like, dude, he would be right there, and his jaws, he was like all no neck, shoulders.
Don't talk about me like
oh,
that.
yeah.
Dude.
Don't talk
Freaking
about me like that.
beast. I miss that dog so much. It's crazy how I lost him.
Yeah.
I've told this story before. Let's just say the judicial system's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, terrible
Especially
people.
Pitbull. Once anything remotely negative happened, they're like,
Well,
oh,
he
you gotta
was
put it down.
he was stolen from me, and then involved in one of the biggest animal hoarding cases in Ohio's history. We can look it up. Carmen Wallace, if you wanted to.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and the judge said that I was 16 when it happened. Said that I was irresponsible enough to allow my dog to be stolen. I'm not responsible enough to own that specific breed of dog. How does that make sense?
Oh, wow.
But that is in federal Ohio state law. Involved in that case where he said that about my dog.
You can tell you're from
Oh,
Ohio
wow.
the way you say Ohio.
Okay.
Ohio.
I hate Ohio.
Ohio. Well, I'm from Ohio.
I remember, this is the dumbest thing. When I was a kid, I heard this, and it plays in my head every time I hear Ohio or drive through Ohio. But I remember hearing this thing that says, "What's round on the ends and high in the middle? Oh, high, oh."
Terrible.
And I love sharing that with people so I can spread the disease.
Thank you.
Good to see.
Jeez. Why is this in the middle of the table?
I don't know. You want to light it up?
funny.
No.
That's
It's a
funny.
candle.
It's a skull candle.
Yeah,
that
it's
is
heavy.
awesome.
My mom got that for me years ago. How do you like the studio, man?
I dig it. This is a nice space.
Pretty
man.
cool, huh?
Yeah.
You have that alien you
Wild
carried
stuff.
Oh, I love the
in
alien.
Independence Day.
Right
over
over
you.
Nevada, of
Right
course.
there.
With a little bit of Utah on it, on that western Utah hand.
Yep. Well, that's Area 52.
Yeah.
It's right there. Dugway Proving Grounds.
You been there?
Yeah.
Took a look.
Yeah.
Took a look.
Well, I had my my father-in-law used to work out there. He
No
was
way.
He'd been in the National Guard. He was an officer, and then got out and got a DOD job. He worked out there, and I was always bugging him. Tell me about the aliens. Okay.
Have you ever seen an alien or a craft that you didn't know what it was?
I I thought I have, but nothing that you'd be like.
I
I
have.
could definitely say, yeah.
I definitely.
I want to.
I definitely have,
I d-
and it was very close to here. So
Here?
my no up here
Oh, really?
So my the company that I work for, our shop sits at the top between Westfield and Southampton. There's a super long stretch. They're like up on the top of the hill, and I was leaving the shop, and all you can see, I mean, is sky forever. And over here is Westfield Air Base, right? But it's a lot closer than where I seen this object. So it was like this. Imagine just a white halo. And I say a halo because in the center was a black hole, like a black space. It came across the sky, like literally just like this. And then when it was almost right in front of me, it went and it collapsed on itself and was gone. It got bright.
Sweet.
It got big and bright and went gone. It was just gone. I fucking stopped the car. I got on Snapchat. I'm sure when that day comes up, it'll show up in my memories. I snapped it to everybody I worked with, all my Snap people. I was like, I just seen a UFO. I was like, I didn't have time. I got, 100%. It shook me. Like, I can still feel the feeling now of when I seen it. There's no, I've never seen anything like that. The only possible thing would be like a satellite falling and being caught by an alien that developed or evaporated into nothingness. There's no explanation. I swear to everything I love, this is a true story, and I might as well be.
Hey, I've been trying to get abducted by aliens since I was 7. I saw.
They haven't taken you yet?
Close Encounters of the Third Kind. I was like, whoa, sign me up.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
If you don't mind me asking, have you ever tried speaking to the aliens through medicines?
No, I've never experimented with any kind of mind altering substance.
Good for you.
Yeah, big part of that is just watching my grandfather, drink himself to death.
Oh, yeah.
Because when he wasn't drunk, he was really cool. He was very funny and just making jokes and great thoughts. But then he'd get mean drunk, and then we all piled in the car and went and got ice cream.
I gotta say, this is surprising. I think you have 972,000 TikTok followers. This is surprising 927,000 of your TikTok followers.
Oh yeah, one of the most common comments I get is, "Oh, what's this guy smoking? Who's this guy's dealer?"
High on life. That's it.
It's like, I don't need drugs to make bad decisions. I'm a natural.
So, do you have a place that you hike when you make a lot of your videos? I notice obviously you're in different places, but some of it feels like the same area. Are you making 30 videos in a day?
A lot of it is in my yard.
Oh,
I
really?
live on a couple acres. We got a pond in the back. So if you ever see me with a little pond, that's my yard.
Oh, that's cool.
And that's where it all started. I mean, that was the thing is that, we moved out here so I could be closer to New York and Boston for comedy. And then it turns out the thing that made me famous was just making a dumb video in my backyard.
Yeah.
Was that? But we do have some hiking trails where I'm at. There's across the road from us. There's a natural hiking trail that's maintained by the state, and then there's a rod and gun club. So it's all just protected woods, and so I go over there and just come up with a few ideas and go in there and film it. But a lot of it's just when I'm on the road. I mean, I come up with a dumb idea, I'll just pull off the side of the road and start filming. So
nice.
It kind of depends on where I'm at. So
what do you think? What's your personally favorite, maybe one-liner that you put out that what's your favorite one?
My personal favorite video, two in particular, is the one where it's the you can just go do whatever you want to do. There's no one, you don't need anybody's permission. Just go do it. Because that one was really just it was such a stupid video I was making a video for people for like a happy birthday video because people give me
Cameo.
money. Yeah, cameos are just wishing people happy birthday.
Yeah.
I've made $30,000
That's
in
incredible.
the last 3 years from just wishing people happy birthday. This is the weird life that I'm.
And people do that on Facebook every day for free. That's insane.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's insane.
And so, so I was making this video for somebody for their birthday, and then I was moving the camera. I was about to make another one, and as I was doing it, I hit record, so it was recording. So I just thought I'll just say something, and then it's just, hey, you just go do stuff. Anybody's pressuring anything. You want to do something weird, just go do it. Okay, go be weird. And it was just dumb. And I was sitting there thinking, this is stupid. And I've learned this: the more ridiculous and stupid it is, the better it's going to do. So I was just like, okay, I'm posting it.
I think
I put it out there, and that thing just blew up like
I think
crazy.
you did one. It was a few years ago, and it's just always stuck in my mind. Like anytime you've come up, this is the first thing that hits my mind. It's like you were walking, you stubbed your toe. You're like, oh, I stubbed my toe. I better walk it off. You remember that?
I don't remember this one.
Dude, it's just always stuck in my. I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what you
there's
got to do.
There's a lot of these that I'll film and then I'll post them, and then people start making comments like that, and I'm going, did I say that?
Yeah.
I have to go back and watch it again. Oh wow, that was funny.
Yeah.
Because it's just one of those things where you kind of get in the character and in the mindset, and then you're just kind of
flowing
in
out
the
of you.
moment. It just flows out of you, and then like this one that's going crazy. It was actually edited by Opus Clips,
Hey.
and it was a longer video. It was like 9 minutes, and it cuts.
wow.
It cuts it down into
Yep.
bits. And this one segment, I'm just going off about feeding dinosaurs cotton candy. I have no idea what I was talking about, and but I was like, this is stupid, and I posted. That thing is still climbing. The people are still making
Watching it.
comments about it. It's been on there for a couple months, and it's still just climbing. And it's just one of the stupidest thing I've ever put out there.
You just made me think of like, what if dinosaurs ate gum, and they swallowed it? It would last like 7 more years
I guess.
after the impact. I bet we would. I don't know. There's something there. That's funny though.
There you go.
It was funny. So my friends from high school were just like, "Hey, who's coming on the podcast today?" I was like, "Guys, you're never gonna guess. It's Rodney Norman." He was like, "Rodney Norman? I've heard that name before. Where have I seen him?" I was like, "Everywhere." And I was like, "Well, say something that he says." And I go, "Well, if you're having a bad day, don't." And I was just like, that was just me just dialing into my Rodney. And they were just like, that was really funny. Has he said that before? I was like, yes. I was like, that's Rodney in a nutshell. He was just like, don't.
So some days are just crap.
Yeah.
Yeah. What were some of your, like, as a child? Did you watch a lot of comedy? Did you listen to
Oh,
records?
I loved, when I was a kid, Cheech and Chong, and the Carol Burnett show.
Yeah.
Saturday Night Live debuted when I was a kid, and it was everything when it came out. I mean, John Belushi and all those.
Dan Aykroyd.
All of that was just, I just loved it. And then, I grew up Jonathan Winters. Then we're not supposed to say this, but Cosby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. I mean, back then,
say what
for
you want.
sure.
The man was funny. He could write a great joke and deliver it.
I'm gonna
better
show
than
you.
anyone.
I'm gonna show you a quick picture on my phone. You guys can keep talking, but this is my grandfather with the guy you just mentioned. Let's see if I can.
While he gets to the photo, so like, who were some of your, like, in your writing process? Who were some of the comedians that you kind of channel, or maybe not think about?
Probably
but-
Monty Python's Flying Circus. Just that absurdist.
Yes.
Kind of dada.
That was
I
his
love
graduation day. My grandfather's to the left.
Oh, that's awesome.
I guess. I guess.
It's funny, you can only tell who's who because the photo's in black and white.
Yeah, I know. You God, Jesus, cut that.
But it looks photoshopped. Though.
It's not, though.
I mean, it looks like it's a cutout of Cosby.
It's
you
not.
know?
Oh my God, it's Grok. Grok made it. That's the best Grok ad ever. You're welcome, Elon. We'll take 50K.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was so my grandpa had dementia, so we were like going through his things and just kind of like cleaning up his room before like hospice got in and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I was going through his pictures and I found it and I go, no shit.
He goes, that's who was taking my pills.
I was like, no shit. I was like, Grandpa, who's this? And he goes, oh, that's Bill. And I go, shut up.
Like, he just knew him as a buddy.
Yeah, I was just like, what are you doing,
Did they go to
Grandpa?
school together or something?
What? No, he was the chief of police at UMass, my grandfather.
Boy,
Oh,
that-
so of course he knew the one black guy pretty well.
Oh, well, he knew Dr. J. Come on. He knew Dr. J. You know, Marcus Canby.
Say what you want. That guy could put down some Valium.
Did Bill Cosby give my grandpa dementia? I don't know.
Wow, that's Opus. Clip it.
That's funny. No, when it comes to writing comedy, I mean, that's the thing is you start off basically just mimicking your favorites.
Yeah.
You know, like Tim Conway was a huge influence on me, and but after a while, you get. I mean, that's the thing about comedy is you at some point in time you kind of have to. It's not just about figuring out what's funny, but you got to figure out what's funny about you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then how do you package that and sell it to an audience? And that's the journey. And a lot of people in comedy can be in it for years and never figure that out. You know, they're funny.
Yeah.
They get there and do a great job, but the audience never really goes, "Oh yeah, this guy."
Yeah. You can also smell like a fake story on stage. You know what I mean? Like something like somebody hasn't really experienced, but they're like, "Hey, I'm going to make a joke because something kind of happened to my friend, but I'm going to make a joke out of it." And they go up there and tell like not like a falsified story, but something that hasn't happened to them. And you're just like, that doesn't smell right.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Be
Yeah,
like,
and it's
maybe your
interesting
friend should
because
tell the
you can make up stuff that's very clever,
Yeah.
and the audience goes with it because they see that you're doing something unique, clever with it. But when you're trying to sell a story that's not really you,
yeah,
or that's completely fabricated and manipulated for the purpose of coming up with a punchline, it's like there's a fine line.
yeah.
You know, the audience wants to be entertained, but at the same time they want to be tricked. But if they can see the trick happening, they're pissed.
Yeah.
You know, it's like if you watch a magician and you can see all what he's doing, you know the trick. You're like,
Right.
please, you're just wasting my time, you idiot. And comedy's the same way. If they can see the trick happening, they know where you're going before you get there. It pisses them off.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're like,
Have an audience
please.
member call out a punchline before. We've seen that, and we were just like, Jesus,
That's rough. Yeah.
Yeah. Or what's worse is when they come up with something that's better.
Yeah, true. True.
like, I'm taking that.
Yeah.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Well, I have, one of the issues I have is that people, I'll have some diehard fans that will go and watch everything I've ever done. So they've seen every single joke that's ever been published. They've seen it and they know it. And then they'll come to watch me. And it's weird because, as comic jerk, you don't want people to know your material. But that's one thing I would say has changed with comedy is audiences have kind of become a lot like a band. You go to see a band,
Yeah.
live music. You want to hear the hits.
Thanks, Bert.
Yeah, and now a lot of people are coming. They want to see the hits. The comedy there. I've told everybody about this bit. Do it. And so every once in a while, I'll get somebody in the audience who wants to do the jokes with me, like they're singing along to Hotel California. It's like,
That's
would you
literally.
stop?
You can literally thank Bert Kreischer in the one joke, The Machine, for that phenomenon. Seriously, like he says it even to this day. He stopped doing podcasts for a little bit. He's working on bigger projects. He finally went and did another podcast, and that's like the big thing that people were talking about that from that podcast that he was talking about is like, I mean, everywhere I go, people just want me to tell the same story. It's like he's like, I feel like the Beatles, and people are hating on him because he equated himself to the Beatles. But like, look at the Beatles' career. how many new projects were they? Everybody wanted them to do the same few
Yeah,
songs.
yeah. It's like
and they got tired of it. It's
they're
literally
trying
what
to-
separated the band.
Yeah, they're trying to they're trying to go into Eastern philosophy and be all crazy and weird. And I'm like, hey, play "Love Me Do."
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
people. That's the thing is like, I think people are so distracted with all the stuff happening, all the entertainment, all the news, that like the growth doesn't really happen in here like it used to, right?
Yeah.
Because there's so many things happening. It's like we're in a constant state of trauma. And what do they say about alcoholics, right? It's like when you start picking up a bottle is the moment your brain stops developing. And then when you finally put the bottle down, you go through this clarity, and then you can finally start to have your own ideas and really get back into your consciousness again. I think it's the same thing is happening on a mass scale to all of humanity. Some of it being good, some of it not. Obviously, some of it's entertainment, which is meant to make people happy. But all of it put together, people aren't able to really process what they're taking in so much, right? Because the next thing's there already.
Oh yeah, that next dopamine hits just like one swipe
Right
away.
there.
It's like,
It's like I know when we were growing up, we weren't stuck in front of a screen all the time, right? We weren't like we would have LAN parties, right? Which is big with my generation, where when we would play video games, everybody would bring their consoles to one place with all their TVs, and everybody would hang out in one room and play their games together. You know what I mean? But like, and it was like a scheduled playtime.
Yeah, we
for
would all
screens.
just we would huddle around my cast iron stove with all of our gaming systems
Yeah.
and stay warm.
But then like now the gaming
we'd
system,
whip up a batch of sarsaparilla.
but now the gaming system's in everyone's pockets, right? So what does that bring on the culture? Now everyone talks crap, and they just get on there and they think rage baiting and hating on each other is the way to have fun on games because it's so easily available.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And you can get a quick dopamine hit by making somebody upset.
Yeah.
Instead of
Yeah.
waiting a week for everyone to get together. You know, it's you know what I'm saying. I hope the listeners know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's just so much happening out there. Do you think it's better? Like, what's your approach on specials, right? I ask this because, like, we're getting to that area where we're ready to start doing, like, a small, maybe 30-minute special to have out there. What's your take on that? Do you like to do often? Do you spread them out? Have you done any specials?
Yeah, well, this is a terrible story. I did my first comedy special was for Dry Bar back in 2017. This is the first year that they were, before anybody knew who they were. It was like the first season. And I didn't, they didn't know what they were doing, which was probably to their benefit because they were, they were streaming or kind of streaming service, but they were Angel Studios. And what they would do is they had this thing where they would edit movies so that you could, watch an R-rated movie, but they would edit it down to a PG,
I
so
know what you're talking about.
so you because there's an important message for everybody in Lethal Weapon 3.
I'm getting
So-
too old for this shit.
I'm getting too old for this stuff. Oh, here we go. I'm getting too old for this stuff. That kind of, so that kind of thing, right? Well, they got sued by Disney, and they had to stop doing that business practice. So they were looking for something new to do. So they came up with this idea. Well, if we just film comedy specials, they've already got the material. We just got to film it. We got cameras. We got lots of stuff. Let's just do it.
Oh, yeah.
So they got a hold of a friend of mine who owns Wise Guys Comedy Club in Salt Lake and said, "Hey, book as comedians." And so he just lined them up with a bunch of clean comics, and it just happened to be at a time when a lot of older comics would get ignored because the Comedy Central and all these, they're looking for the young hot guys.
Yeah.
They have no interest in this look, right?
Or this look.
Exactly. and so here these really funny guys were getting opportunities, right? And so my friend threw me into the mix. But I get there, and here was the deal was that they were filming in Utah, and they were trying to they didn't want people to know that they were in Utah filming, because if people figure out they were Utah and they were Mormons, then all of a sudden they're going to lose their evangelical Christian base, because I don't know if you know, but evangelicals are crazy.
Extremists.
And they hate everybody who isn't as Christian as they are, their type of Christian. And so they were trying to keep this a secret. So anyway, they bring me into film, and there were 40-minute specials. And the way it was set up is you would do 2 shows that night, you and the other comic. And there was a guy who would warm up, and then you would come up, you do your set, and they had a different set piece in the background was different for each comic. So you do your set, and then the other guy, they would flip the screen, the background. And the other guy would go up, he'd do his set. Then they would leave it, and then so the next audience that came in, the other person would go first, and then they would flip the screen, and then you would do. So you would get a chance to be the second guy. So you get a chance to get a real warmed up audience for your special. Unbeknownst to me, the guy that I was filming with, the other comic, it was very funny. It's nothing about him, but he had friends who worked at the dry bar thing, and so they wanted his special to go out as fast as it could, and they wanted it to be as good as it could be. So what they decided was, originally you were supposed to film you with like 5 cameras, 3 on you, 2 that would roamed around and got pictures of the audience and stuff, and in the edit, so it was a great shot. But what they decided to do was they only filmed me with 2 cameras.
Oh,
because they wanted the others to just get audience shots.
No way.
So they could, and they left the lights up brighter during my set.
did they take your laughs and put it into his
That's
set?
exactly what they did. And so mine has very, very.
That is some Mormon stuff.
Oh, it was. I could, but and the thing was, they told me, well, normally we would switch, but we're just going to have you, go first both times, and then they said, oh, and by the way, probably never going to release your special ever.
What?
So you were just the bed shaker.
I was just, you were just exactly.
Meanwhile,
Jesus loves us. You're not the one moving.
Meanwhile, they're paying you, telling you, "Oh, we're recording your special. We're not going to pay you cash when we're recording your special."
Yeah, and so I got paid to do the special, but so I do the first thing. I do it the way I wanted it to go out, and then they tell me, "Oh, by the way, we're not going to switch. You're going to go first again." And then it was during the second one that I realized that they weren't even really filming me. They were just getting the audience. I was like, oh. So I ended up doing a completely different set because they didn't want me to do any jokes making fun of that let you know I was in Utah and that were more. So I did all my Utah Mormon jokes. It's just sort of my way of just saying, hey, you know what? Screw you.
Yeah.
And so I do that, and they tell me afterwards that they'll probably never release my set because I was old white guy. They said we have enough old white guys. We're looking.
I have a feeling these same people are now in control of TPUSA.
It got, and so they tell me, okay, none of this is ever going to go out. I'm like, okay. Well, later on, my friend takes over control of the company. And he wants me to come back and film again. And by this point in time, I've blown up on the internet. I've got the beard and the hair. Kind of been working on the act a little bit. Kind of taking it a different direction. I also had a whole thing about the stand-up as Santa Claus.
Yeah.
And so he let me film my new stuff, and because the original special was never supposed to be seen by anybody. I just used jokes from there that I had improved. I just added them to the second special, right?
Okay. Yeah.
right? Because I'm like, oh, I just updated, better version of the joke anyway.
Yeah.
Right? Why not?
So I film that, and then I also film the Santa Claus special.
Mm.
Now, we filmed this just before Thanksgiving in 2020. And what we were supposed to do was get it out as quick as possible.
Mm.
It's like we're right in the middle of the season. So he tells them, hey, get that out there. And anyway, it goes on. It's like a week and a half before Christmas. And I was asking, hey, are they ever going to release it? And he goes, yeah, it should have been released already. What's going on? I said, I don't know. So he calls them and says, hey, where's Rodney's special? And they say, oh, well, it's buffering we're having a problem with the audio. And he goes,
I get that.
Was
how?
Buttons the producer on that?
But he's and they're telling it. They tell him, well, it's 40 minutes, so it takes a while. And he's like, well, 40 minutes. The Santa Claus thing he did was only 10 minutes. And they're like, oh, you mean that one? And so what they would done is they'd gone back and got my original, the 2017 one, and started getting that ready to release.
Mm.
And so he tells them, no, drop that, do the Santa
my
Claus thing. So they
goodness.
finally throw together the Santa Claus and thing and get it out like the week of Christmas. So it was like
Perfect.
That's cool though.
it did okay, and it's done better over the years, but so I thought, well, why are you working on that other one? Why don't you work on the one that I just did?
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
right.
new one. And they told me, oh yeah, that's what we're doing. Don't worry about it. And then 3 months later, they send me the old one, and they're like, hey, are you ready for this to get released? And the audio's messed up. Like, it's so bad. It's like
Dude.
worse than a 70s kung fu movie.
I promise.
I mean, the audio is so off.
I promise everything will be done ourselves, like myself. Like I will never be able to deal with these people. Like I've heard of these stories, man. Like I have.
Well, and it's not.
I'm not cut
I
out
don't
for show
think,
business.
I don't
I'll
think
make
it's,
show business.
the problem is, I don't think there was any malicious intent. I think it's just, there's just so many moving parts and people that don't really understand comedy putting it together. And then when they find, so they send me the thing, and I said, look, please never release this. This is not, the audio's messed up. I don't have that look anymore. I do different versions of these jokes that are in the new one, so just don't release this. Well, they released it anyway, and like
See
all
that,
the
like,
comments, are, this gives me a headache. The audio's bad. I mean, that was it. It just got, whatever, anything I could get was gone. And then, so then while this is going on, they had me come in and do an encore show, which is a live show in the same space, but it's not being recorded. It's just, they have the space. Let's bring an audience in and do a show
Make
on a
more
Saturday
money.
night. Yeah, just fun. So I'm doing this, and of course I'm in front of an audience in Provo, Utah, where I grew up. I'm doing jokes about Provo and Utah, and all this insides.
It's hometown. Yeah.
Hometown cooking, right?
Yeah.
As I'm driving home after the show, my nephew sends me a message, says, man, that was really funny, great show. And I was like, well, why didn't you come and say hi?
Yeah.
You were there and you didn't, what the hell? And he goes, oh no, I watched it from home. Well, what do you mean? Oh, you were live on YouTube.
Oh, perfect.
And I'm going,
Thanks.
You gotta be kidding. And so
didn't
this
even
is
know?
live on, I had no idea. I had no, because trust me, if I'd known this was going out to
yeah.
the world, I would have done a different set.
Yeah.
And I would have done some different material than what was on my special wasn't out yet, so I was still doing that stuff. So then that's out there, and then months later they finally released my new special, and so now I have 3 specials, all have a lot of the same jokes, and now people are like, does this guy even write material anymore? Or is he just doing-" So I look like this big idiot from just I had, and it was not what I ever planned.
Dude, that's a
nightmare.
That's something you could build off of, though. Think WWE here, all right? Well, you gotta we gotta make a comeback story of like.
Stone Cold Steve Austin did the stunner for 40 years.
The system has been doing the stunner on you.
Yep.
Now you got to come out of nowhere with an RKO. You
There
know what
we
I
go.
mean?
There we
Drop
go.
him with
Off
the
the top rope.
tombstone
Yep.
into a 619 splash.
Whoa.
Well, that's Rey Mysterio. I'm just throwing all the cool names together.
You
What
added
was
a
Eddie
splash to
Guerrero's
it.
move?
What?
Well,
The
the
frog,
frog splash.
5-star
Frog
frog
See,
splash.
the 619 and the frog splash. I mashed them together. It's a 619 splash.
Okay.
See, I'm cooking right now, dude.
Your WWE autism is strong. It's strong. It's strong.
I hung out with Brutus, the beefcake barber.
What?
Do you know who that is?
No, I don't remember.
Brutus.
No.
I don't remember that one.
Buttons
What
He
else
was
did
he
he do?
used to be really
Buttons
good
on
friends. He was really good friends with Hulk Hogan.
No shit. That's cool.
And his big thing was he would come out with these big scissors and he would cut hair off of the other person.
Oh, that
It was
does ring a
one of the
bell.
weirdest gimmicks ever.
Dude, my dad's been always into it. He used to wrestle, actually. He was a throw-around guy with, for, like, Kevin Nash, Big Papa Pump a few times.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Big
back
Papa
in the
Pump
day,
sounds
yeah.
like a porn name.
You ever been to West Banco Arena down there in West Wheeling, West
No,
Virginia?
no, I haven't.
Yeah, it's like all Wheeling has anymore, but used to be.
That's
a
gonna be
super
my new
Papa
comedy
place.
name, Big Papa Pump.
You've never heard of Big Papa? It's Scott Steiner, dude.
No, I know, but still, that's fucking crazy name. Big Papa Pump.
He would come out and kiss his biceps and
I wouldn't do that.
wild,
Big Papa
man.
Pump is. Spud, your new name is Big Papa Pump.
I'm seeing you, man. You got some biceps
How you
on
stay
you
in
over
shape,
there.
Rodney?
Yeah.
How do you stay
Oh,
in shape?
man.
You got the
Uh-uh.
guns.
Yeah,
Top
you
guns.
look healthy.
Well, I try to hit the gym as often as I can.
Oh,
and then
man.
just
God, I gotta get back.
work
I'm so
out.
fat.
I do push-ups. That's the
Hell
secret.
yeah.
What kind of music do you listen to in the gym? Oh, like just like
Bread.
bread.
If a picture paints 1,000 words, then why can't I paint you? No, I'm just old. You know,
Is
I
that an
tried.
actual group?
Yeah,
Bread?
Bread. Are you serious? You've never heard of Bread?
No. Have you?
Yeah, I've heard of it. Of course, I've heard of bread. He's lying. I look like I listen and only
You're
eat meatloaf. That's what I'm at. That's where he's looking up bread. He goes, bread the band.
All right. What are some of their hit songs?
If is a big one. That's
just
it.
look. He clicked the song. He clicked the song.
One word. This is back.
That's how
when, like,
classic they were,
I feel,
man.
yeah, dude. The band only needs one word.
Bread.
They were just like, pick a common thing in people's house. Bread. What's the other band? Can.
Meatloaf.
Paper. Like wood. Oh man, this is great.
No,
What a good time.
I am a big fan of meatloaf, though.
I love Meatloaf.
The artist.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude, he's one of the
absolutely.
best singers to ever do it.
Oh yeah.
Dude, you ever listen to his
I would
jazz
do
stuff?
anything for love, but I won't do that.
Clip it.
What is it? What is it that he won't do?
Butt stuff. I don't know.
He won't cheat on her.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's actually
People
cute.
don't realize. He says
That's
it in
cute.
the thing because she says, well, you're gonna sleep around and cheat on me. And what he's saying is, I'll do anything for the love. And what he means is, I would do anything to have your love, but I won't lie to you and I won't cheat
Mm.
to get your love.
My,
You hear
And
that,
people
baby?
misunderstand. People misunderstand the
That's
intention
beautiful,
of
though.
the song.
my favorite thing he's ever done was Tenacious D, Pick of Destiny. Right, the very beginning when he's yelling at baby Jack. You remember that?
Oh no, I don't.
You disobeyed my order, son. I wish you never born. You don't remember that?
No, I don't.
Oh, dude, it's a great song.
Yeah, bring it up, Buttons.
Actually,
I
this
don't
is
know if there
good
was
time.
a point to any of this podcast, but I'm having a great time. We're all over the place.
Ah, we're getting to know you. We're having fun. Where's my cursor at here? Am I on? Is this thing on? Oh, where's my cursor? Oh, there we are.
We're back.
All right, hey. So what we do here on this show, right? We have this fun. Oh, get out of here.
You have
Reset.
syllables
A
on too.
random.
Yeah, I turned it up. Random word generator. I feel like you're gonna crush
Don't
at
do
this.
8,
I'm
do 6.
Dude, it's just glitching. Okay, give it a sec.
And what's
Dude.
it?
All right,
what's it
so
gonna
what
do?
we do here is we take 6 random words. It's a little flex for the brain, a little
Oh,
workout
okay.
session.
All right.
You say you like to work out daily. This is one of our workouts we like to do. So we
Love
like
it.
to put our guests through it. I'll go ahead and get us started. And it's not always will it be funny. I'll tell you that right now. But
We used
try
to
our
do
best.
this
Go ahead, I'll
little
keep
game,
cooking
you know,
to
for
you.
open mic to make it interesting.
Yeah.
We'd have a word that everybody had to say during the open mic.
I like that. That's a
We
fun
might
So,
have to add
so it'd be like
We might be able to
banana.
do that at
you
our
know, so
place.
everybody had to work the word banana into their act.
It's actually a great opportunity to tell everybody about JJ's open mic every Monday.
Hell yeah.
Mondays are for Move the Mic open mic at JJ's Tavern in Florence. That's what is that? What's the address there? It's
99 Main Street.
99 Main Street, right here in Florence. Great little spot. It's a bucket pool style. So
Great
comedians show
food.
up. There, your name's in there. They have incredible food. Awesome servers. Bring our food right up to us.
Good comedy.
You ever been to JJ's?
No,
Oh,
I've
dude,
not.
come
You're
down
gonna have
some
to
Monday.
come
We'd love to have you.
Oh my
I'll have
God,
to do
Rodney
it.
Norman at an open mic down there. Oh my God, we'd have a crowd. Everyone would be eating steak and cheeses.
We got a bunch of people
I'm
that
trying to
come
go.
through.
I've gone to a couple because I haven't really been in the local scene in a long time.
How was your show at the Elbow Room before we get
It was
started?
that we sold it out. I mean, it was only 50 people, but
Perfect.
we can
Hey.
we sold it out.
Perfect.
That was great.
I saw you were up there. I was just like, dang it. I was like, I wanted to go down. I actually got put on a kamikaze show up at Papa Bob's in Beckett last night.
Oh, fun. How was that?
It was good. It was good.
Good.
It was good. It was a good read the room moment for me. And I was just, I was just like, yeah, don't tell that joke. I was like, hold that one back. And I go, you know what? Fuck it. I just sent it.
Just do
I
it.
sent it. You just got to do
Just
it.
do it.
Sometimes you got to do it. And so the person that went up before me was completely clean. Did good. I went up the opposite.
You went and dirtied it up.
Yeah, dirty dog. I went dirty dog and did pretty good. I was happy about it. We had about 60 people in the room, shoulder to shoulder,
Nice.
and it was difficult for some people. it was difficult for some people, but it was a good show. Had fun. Would go back. Would go back.
One thing I always enjoy about going to an open mic is seeing all the different levels of comics.
Yeah.
And remembering, oh yeah, I remember when I did that. Oh,
Yeah.
I remember when I did that. You know. My favorite one is the ones that like try to speak really, really fast. They're
Mhm.
like they're trying to.
Speak
They've got
through their
like
stuff.
they've got 15 minutes of material and they're trying to cram it into 3.
Yeah.
And it's like, ooh, can you just stop? Just slow down. Had this gal. She was really funny. She had some good stuff, but she got a guest spot in my show last night because
Nice.
I love to give spots to people. If
Yeah.
you know, if it's an opportunity. I was like, hey, give a couple more guest spots, and she got up there and she was really funny. She was fun to look at. You know, she had it. She was.
Just admit that.
She had it all. And
I can't.
but she,
legally I can't this time.
but she but she just ran over the top of all of her punchlines. I wanted to talk to her afterwards and say, look, you know, you didn't need to do, you know, you had 5 minutes. Just do 5 minutes of material. You don't
Yeah.
need to cram 20 in there. Because she was
Oh,
just
yeah.
she was just trying to get everything in there. I was just like, slow down.
Yeah.
Man, I was getting exhausted trying to keep up with her. That's the one thing I've that's always my criticism most every new comic is it just slow down.
I love
Pace
that.
yourself.
Being faster isn't funnier.
Yes.
Well, yeah, it's just tough because there's that misconception early in the game. Like this is something we've been talking about a lot lately. Is that like it's so hard to prepare for the longer sets when you at the best mic with nobody there, you might get 7 minutes, and if there's people there, you 5,
Tops.
4 minutes,
Yeah.
3 minutes at some places. It's so hard unless you're hitting 5 mics in a night and you're doing that 3-4 nights a week to really craft out 40
yeah,
minutes
yeah.
or 20 minutes. You know what I mean? You know, it's a grind, man.
Oh
People
yeah,
don't
it's,
recognize.
yeah. You got to. It's such a it's a difficult, strange,
But it's
bizarre
fun,
thing.
yeah.
But it's fun.
Always fun.
Gotta love
I
it.
always enjoy going to an open mic and they don't know who I am.
You should go in with like
I-
the,
you know,
the
'cause-
glasses and fake mustache.
Well, I mean, I only go, you know, when I'm traveling, you know, if I'm got a night off and I'm, you know, some strange town, I'll look up an open mic and just go. And every once in a while they know who I am, and that's fun.
Fun.
But a lot of times they have no idea who I am. They're just, some old dude, and it's fun to me, and they say, well, you ever been here before? Oh, no, it's first time. Oh, first timer, huh? Okay, well, and they start giving me advice on how to do comedy. I just kind of go, yeah, that's cool.
Yep.
All right.
Love
If
that.
you're having a bad day,
We're not gonna have you
don't.
we're not gonna have you go first. We'll put a couple people up before you. So, okay, that's great. Appreciate it.
Put the whole town up before me. I don't give a shit.
I don't care. Then they get up there and go, I'll be easy on this guy. It's an old fella and it's his first time.
Oh my goodness.
They're like, all right, here we
Here
go.
we
Go. Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and get this random word generator out of here. We got a group of fans that really love to make us feel this pain. I'm gonna get started right here. Listen to the fans who love this. I hold much opposition for the fact that you make me play this game, but I see you out there standing your grounds. And I just want to say I dismiss anybody saying that I'm anti-Semitic anymore. Done with that. Listen,
Rodney.
I have soared above the civilization that came prior to the one I'm in now, okay? And I'm done with the past revenge that my ancestors plagued upon people. I'm sorry. All right, I don't know how to do this.
Okay.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
Here you go, Eric. Oh, thanks. Love it. Love it. Oh, what are we on? Goddamn England time with neighbor with a U?
Just
All right.
do the job.
Oh, man. So I was doing some research on this revolutionary soldier. Turns out he was my great-great-great-grandpappy's neighbor. He used to come by the lake sometimes and feed him breakfast. You know what I mean? And my grandpappy would be out catching fish and be like, hey, I really think that I should be driving with a license, but I don't. I don't know what the fuck this is. We got to fucking end this bit.
It's not a bit, it's a game. It gets better.
Oh,
Look at these easy words.
I was just
It's
amazing.
set up.
It's your turn.
I saw bush bag onion. I was just like,
I don't know if I can do this because I've got a toothache that is just absolutely killing me. I mean, I got up this morning and I was like, oh crap, I got that thing to do this afternoon. So I was just dashing around trying to get together, trying to put something, get all my stuff together, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna make me some lunch, and I don't know why. I just decided I was going to try. Have you ever done fried green onions? You know, but where do you buy green onions? I have no. I was looking all over, and I went to the store, and I was like, look, I need green onions, and they're, what are you going to do with green onions? I'm going to fry them. And they said, where'd you learn about this? And I said, or tomatoes. Oh, it's tomatoes. I realized it was supposed to be tomatoes. And it was like, I feel like an idiot because now it was fried green tomatoes. That's why I can't find it. I felt like a fraud. I mean, it was just, so finally I get some, you can't really find green tomatoes because they're just basically not ripe. So it's like, I'll just get some green. Get some red tomatoes and serve that. Well, I can't imagine it tastes any different. So I'm checking out. I'm checking out, and they're like, "Hey, do you want a bag?" And I'm like, "I don't want to pay for a bag to hold one tomato." So just whatever. And then I'm walking out of the store. I'm thinking, "This is the dumbest thing. I don't even like tomatoes." So I just tossed the thing into a bush and went home.
Oh, that was phenomenal.
I'm gonna throw up. That was just so funny.
Oh my god. Wow, that was killer, dude.
Oh, let's do one more round. We don't need 3 rounds of this. Ronnie's gonna kill me.
After that, I'm sure anything I say is going to sound really ordinary. But listen, deep down, I am truly a romantic. I discovered this when I seen a symbol upon last Sunday's sermon. Gave me this inquiry to want to study the Roman Empire. All right, I'm out.
You are so from Ohio. He goes, inquiry. Sounds like Mark Twain.
I lost the cursor, dang it.
Inquiry. When I was inquiry back in church.
All right, Eric, go.
Oh, man.
You want to redo?
I don't want gun in there yet. Oh, man.
I'll just get those.
Man, so I was eating a banana the other day, so I decided to give it a little, I had to, give it a little appeal to the banana. And
Oh, dude, no. No. I'm not counting it.
you already clicked it. I gave my banana a little appeal to it. I went down there, a little spontaneously to the waterfall. Because underneath the waterfall, you can get some good looting underneath there. People drop watches. People drop a little gossip down there. And you know what? I even found a little bag of little cocaine down there. I made Rodney laugh. Here we go.
Nice. Dude.
No, keep that.
That was good. All right. You tell me when you want me to stop.
Okay, whatever. Stop.
Got it.
Okay, here we go.
Let's hear about your hair.
Let me tell you something. Men of my age, you gotta have been able to keep your hair. You gotta have a systematic approach to keeping your hair going, especially in these days. And you also got to do it. Take care of your testicles. You gotta be able to cultivate a system that allow you to, accumulate certain things to pass on to your heirs. But as an old man, you realize that all this stuff you want to just give it away because you're accumulating all this garbage and all this nonsense crap, and then I got this fish that like I don't even know why, but you push it and it starts singing, going down by the river, and then all of a sudden I don't know what. Somebody crisscrossed it. Someone in the Tokyo factory, or wherever the damn thing came from. It starts roaring like a freaking banshee. And it scares people. And it's not so bad. It's just I got a nephew that's got some disabilities. Every time that fish starts roaring, that boy's about to have a heart attack.
Oh, man.
That was a good round. We had a good round there.
That was a master class.
That
I
was
knew you were
so
going to be
good.
great at that.
Oh my God.
Oh, man, that was awesome.
Holy
Dude, I feel like
That
you could do
fun.
a whole show of hey, go live with it.
Random word generator.
Yeah, have people send in words. It goes up on a wheel. You spin the wheel 3 times, whatever word or whatever. That would be.
Oh man, you know what stuck me
Holy
was
shit.
when you stuck on that one word and said it 7 times in a row. I was just like, this guy is gonna kill me. I'm gonna throw up in the corner. I was like, pass me the popcorn bucket.
I loved it. The way the right there at the end, the way you brought in disability, because you had been stretching everything out. I was thinking all right, how's he gonna stretch out to disability? But you did it so quick.
My nephew's got
and it speaks to the brain of a comic of being able to so masterfully you don't know where it's coming from.
No.
And put it out,
God,
dude.
that was so good.
That was awesome, and we just got to witness that.
God.
From the very inception to there it is. That was fucking
Conception?
Cool. Yeah, like all of it.
Inception's a movie.
Is that what I said?
Inception. Inception's a movie.
Yeah, no, he said Inception.
I watched Interstellar last night.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just kidding.
It's all right. I don't cry anymore.
I know. You used to tell me, like, dude, I cried at Inception again. I was like, you've seen it 5 times. Stop
Dude.
crying at the movie.
No, I'm talking about Interstellar.
Oh, okay.
I don't cry during Inception.
I do.
What? At what?
I like little tops.
Oh my god.
Made Rodney
but
laugh again. All right. We're here.
Interstellar.
We're here. We're here.
That moment when he gets back from the black hole. You ever seen it?
I forgot.
All right, he comes back. Matthew
I'm at that
McConaughey.
age. I get to watch movies 3 times because I can't remember.
They get closer to black hole, so time dilates. For him, like 36 years passes when he gets away from the black hole back to normal time. And his daughter is now obviously 36 years older and like all this. And,
Sounds hot.
dude, he's like watching all the videos and it cuts to him. He's just and like. I'm glad I took the sex mirror down because I don't want to watch me like anymore. You know what I mean?
I want to see me angry cry.
Oh, shoot.
I'm gonna lose all my self-respect.
I'm just imagining Damien on the NASA page. He's like, they found a black hole. They found 2 black holes. Why there's so many black holes? It never happens in Ohio. It never happens.
Oh,
man.
And on the engine high. Oh.
All right, so we have another game we like to play.
We're in the game parts. All
yeah,
right.
yeah, we gotta do it. We gotta do it.
I think we should just play wrong answers only.
That's hilarious. But before we get to that, I want to do the 2 stories.
I know you like that one.
I love that one.
I know you like that
All
one.
right, so how this game works is you're gonna tell us 2 stories. One of them is gonna be a lie, a made up story, and the other story is gonna be a true story, something that actually happened. Or like
This is going to be hard.
So-
Rodney has lived.
it's going to be hard on us. So how the scoring of this works is once you tell these 2 stories, we're going to try to guess which one's the lie and which one's the truth. If we guess the lie correctly, you got to give us back $100 each. So you lose $200 from your pot. If we guess incorrectly, we each give you $200. So you can make $400 or lose $200.
Okay.
He's like, I don't give a shit. He's
You're
like, I am
gonna
so
lose $200 of fake money that you don't get to take away anyway.
Yeah, the points don't matter, man. We love Whose Line.
I'm gonna give him 100 anyway. The way he acted, he goes, okay.
All right. There's this time I was driving. There's a lake in Utah called Yuba Lake, and it's a weird lake because everybody goes there to do. There are no trees. It's the dumbest lake ever. It's literally just the desert. Boom, here's water, right? Anyway, so I was going out there with a bunch of friends, and we were taking my buddy's. He had a van. It was one of those Dodge. It kind of looks like the Scooby-Doo van, right? So we're driving out there, and while we're driving there, this is when I was in college. The one of the guys just broke up with his girlfriend, right? And so he's like just like falling apart. I mean, he's crying. He's trying not to cry, but he's crying, right? And but we're headed out to this lake, and we have a flat tire, and so we pull over, and the guy's like, I don't know what to do with a flat tire, and I was like, well, let's just change it. And they're like, they were amazed that I knew how to change a tire. I'm like, why is this such an amazing thing, right? So we get out. The guy does not have a spare tire, right? No spare tire. we're in the middle of nowhere. In a car, the van's like, at this point, like 25, 30 years old. So it's like, so anyway, we get there. So the one guy's crying the whole time. The other two are scared to death because they don't know how to change a tire. The one guy's pissed because, it's his van, and he's got to pay for a tire now. But but we're in college. We don't have any money.
Of course.
And so, but we're out in the middle, and no snow, phones. This is back, without cell coverage, and so, so we decided, well, okay, we're just gonna walk. We saw a gas station. It was like 8 miles back, and I was like, "Oh, just start walking. Hopefully, somebody will stop and help us." Right. And one of the guys decides to walk with me. The other guys are sitting back with the van. So we start walking, and we get like, we almost get there. We get. It was like about 2 miles, and we're talking about this, that, and the other, and he has to pee, and he's worried about peeing out in the public. I'm going, dude, you could go stand in the middle of the road and pee. No one's going. No one. Plus, if you start peeing and somebody shows up, that's going to be the first person we've seen for hours, right? It's probably a good thing. And so he just whips it out and starts peeing. But we got a wind coming. He starts pissing in the wind and it's getting all over. I'm like, dude, just what are you doing? And he said, well, you said just piss here. And I was like, well, turn away from the wind. And I kid you not, as soon as this dude whips it out, this cop comes up over this little hill and sees him standing there, holding it on the side of the road, and I'm standing there trying not to look, because I don't want to watch him pee. and so the cop pulls up and says, "What are you boys doing?" And I'm just like, we got a flat tire, and he says, well, where's your car? Are you guys high? And I'm like, no, I'm not high. We're just, it's back that way. We got a flat tire. They're back over that way. And he says, well, don't you have a spare tire? And I'm like, no. If we had a spare tire, we'd have just changed it. So now and he says, well, what are you going to do? And I'm like, well, we were hoping to find somebody who could help us. And he's like, oh, there's nobody out here. And I go, well, couldn't you help us? I mean, isn't that what you do as a cop? And he's like, well, I guess I could. I mean, could you call a wrecker or something? What, you guys got money? You're gonna have money for that? And I'm like, probably not. And he says, well,
Oh my God.
and I said, well, could you give me a ride to the gas station? And he says, no, can't do that. It's against policy. I can't put you in the car unless you're under arrest. And I'm like, well, he's just whipped his dick out. Can we arrest him for exposure or something? And the cop's like, no, I can't do that. He says, well, I'll go see if I can get you some help. And I'm like, all right. So he just leaves. I was like, I mean, we're out here in the middle of this desert, and the cop just leaves us. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. And so we keep walking. My friend's all, it's because he's got piss all over him. And the cop won't help us. And I'm going, I'm just like, I don't know how we're getting out of this situation, right? So we get up to this gas station, and it's one of these things where it's like, I don't even know if anybody's working or if it's even open. You know what I mean? I mean, it looks like it's been open at some point in time, but I don't know if it's open now. Just one of those, we'll open when people show up. You know what I mean? So we're there, and we're wandering around trying to look for a phone or everything. And finally, somebody was inside. This is how small it was. They were hiding in the back, and when they saw us come walking around, they were looking at us to see who we were. And I'm going, are they worried about getting robbed? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so they finally come and say, hey, what are you doing? And we said, well, we broke down. We're gonna need to change a tire. Need to go get a tire or something. And she says, well, what do you want me to do? And I'm like, I just need somebody to
Help.
who's got a jack. I need to go get the old tire off. I don't have anything to take the tire off with. if somebody could take me there to get the tire off and then bring me to where I can go get a tire, that would be helpful. And she was just like, I don't see how that's going to work. I'm like, can you just call? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do at this point in time, right? Next thing I know, my buddy shows up. They pull up in the damn van. He rode on the on the rim
Oh my
all the way to the gas station.
Hey, you got it there.
And so we ended up just sleeping in the van for the night. And he finally got a hold of his dad, you know, and the next day the dad shows up with the tire and everything. We're going, I was just like, this is the dumbest day.
Real quick question. Did you wake up and he was like rolled on top of you because y'all were leaned over? It's just sitting like this.
It was uncomfortable.
Oh, I bet.
Okay, there's that story. Then there's
You
This
fucking
was-
guy. I love it.
But then
man.
when I was in the Marine Corps, we went
He's
to.
making money just off.
When I was in the Marine Corps, we had to ride. We were at Okinawa, and we had to ride a boat for 3 days to get to mainland Japan because we were doing exercises at Camp Ibano, which is the base of Mount Fuji.
Mount Fuji, yeah.
Right. And here's the deal: is we're going across ship. They made me wear this seasick patch. If you hadn't ever been on a ship before, they made you wear the seasick patch. Well, the only thing the seasick patch did was make me seasick, right? So the first day and a half, I was miserable. And then finally the patch fell off because I was sweating so much. Once the patch fell off, I was fine, right? But while I was on the ship, I started having this little lump down by the fellas. I started showing up, and it like every hour it just seemed to get bigger and bigger, you know. And by the time we got to the mainland, got to Japan and got offshore, this thing was like the size of like a ping pong ball.
Oh my
Right.
goodness.
But we had to get out and drive these Humvees across Japan to the camp. So I had a license to drive in Japan, so I had to drive one of the Humvees. And so we're going across, and we'd stop every once in a while to use the bathroom. And that was a fun experience because I don't know if you're aware of this, but in Japan, once a woman reaches a certain age, she's allowed to use the men's room.
Really?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah,
And
they grow
so-
a dick.
and so you go into a public men's room, and there will be women there using the stalls. You know what
I
I
just
mean?
broke in. Sorry. Keep going. Sorry,
And,
Norm. Sorry, Rodney.
but that was fun. Anyway, but every time we stopped, I'm checking this thing, and it's getting bigger and bigger every time, right? So then we finally get to the camp, and we unload everything, and we set up all the equipment and everything, and I was supposed to have some time off, and I thought I got to go get this checked out. So I go talk to the doctor, who I knew the guy, and I was like, "Hey, I got this thing." And he's like, "Well, what's the deal?" And I said, "Well, it's just this thing. It's growing on right." And he goes, "Well, let me see it." And I'm like, "Okay." So I just drop, and by this time it's the size of a baseball. And he's looking at it, and he goes, "Oh, we gotta take you over to the tent. We gotta take you to the medical tent." So we get over to the medical tent, and by this point in time, it's raining outside, and we're in this tent, literally a tent. And he says, "Well, you know what we got to do is we got to poke a hole in that thing and let it drain." I'm like, "Okay, well, and we'll just do that here." And this is the medical tent that they've set up for everybody on this exercise. So they're literally, I mean, the tent's like big enough to, it's like a mess tent because it's a real big tent. But there's like 100 people in this tent just everywhere. And he's going to cut me open in front of all these people. And so I'm laying there, and Well, I'm lying there, and they got me kind of up so they can do surgery, basically, because they're just going to poke a hole in it. There's water dripping because it's raining in these tents. It's government issue. So, I'm getting water tortured during this whole thing. This water is just hitting me, and I'm going, can you move me? Right? Can you something? I mean, this is pretty irritating.
Yeah.
They're like, well, no, this is kind of where it's at. I mean, and I'm like, can you get something that, I'm getting,
Right.
and they're like, well, just, hey, we'll be done here in a second. So then they circle, there's like 10 people, because he's going to show he's called like the entire medical staff, going, all this corpsmen to come and watch him do this surgery. So I'm like, okay. So there's me with my, nuts hanging out, the whole world to see. And he starts poking around at it. And then he, just as he's getting ready to stick it, he's like, no, this is too big. This is too bad. We're going to have to medevac. I'm like,
shit.
oh my, what do you mean? And then everybody starts running around and everything. They had to bring a general that got involved. They get a permission from Japan to fly a CH-46, which is this twin prop. They have hundreds of them. They've been flying for years. They still have no idea how that works.
Huh.
And you're riding this thing. It's like you ever been on a washing machine that's like off center? Okay, imagine that, but it's
Oh, Eric's.
But
I sit on mine every day.
but it's like 60,000 pounds, right there. But anyway, I had to sit there all night in this tent that's just complete chaos, madness going on, people all over the place, coming in for medical treatment, and I'm there just hanging out, and then finally, the next morning they go and I got an IV in and everything, and we walk over and we get on this helicopter and we fly across the Japan, and we to the naval base. We get in there. It's a Sunday morning, and I'm sitting there, and the doctor comes in, and it's a she, and she went to school with the guy, my regular doctor, from my unit, and he was embarrassed to tell her what the actual issue was. So he just said, oh, he's got a growth on his leg. Ooh. And so I'm sitting there, I'm just half asleep. I've been, water dripping on me all night. This thing is the size of grapefruit. Mm-hmm. And she's like, so what seems to be the problem? And I'm like, I don't know, I got this thing. So he says it's just a kind of a cyst on your leg. And I go, oh, no, it's not on my leg. And she goes, well, let me see it. And I'm just, at this point in time, I'm like, oh,
Fuck.
Here we go, lady. I drop my drawers, and she's, oh my goodness, that is huge. And I, part of me was like,
Thanks.
thank you.
Sure.
But what did you think about the growth? And so she's like looking at it. She goes, and she's like, and then the guy with her, he's like, corpsman. He's like, well, what are we gonna do? Do you want to do surgery? And she's like, oh no, we need to get Dr. So and so. And this doctor is apparently not there. He's on call, so they had to call him. So they are getting me prepped for surgery, and they finally get a hold of the doctor who's going to do the surgery. He comes in about an hour later in all golf regalia. I mean, just head to toe, just got. I mean, he's like, you can hear him clanking, going down the, with the golf cleats in the hall. And I'm in the hallway of this hospital, and I'm thinking now we're going to be going to the We're going to go. They're going to put me out because this thing hurts, right? Mm-hmm. They're going to put me out, knock me out with anesthesia or whatever, take me to surgery, cut this thing open, cut it out. I'll wake up. Everything's going to be fine. And like I said, I'm in the hallway waiting to go to surgery. And then he comes up and he goes, so what's going on? I said, all right. And he says, well, I was having a bad day at the golf cleats anyway. So be honest with you, this was you saved me from a lot of embarrassment. I'm like, okay, well, at least one of us, right? And then he just pulls the covers back and looks at it and goes, yeah, we'll just go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do it right now. I was like, okay, okay, all right. And he goes, yeah, I'd give you some, I'd numb it up and everything, but be honest with you, it ain't gonna do you any good. So, tell you what, just hold on to the side of the bed there, because this is gonna hurt like a son of a bitch. I'm like, okay. And he says, try not to kick me, because I got a scalpel and I'm right next to your. Well, you know what I'm next to. And I'm like, okay. And so just this guy in his golf thing, and he just pokes at it, just starts cutting, and then this stuff the smell was just nasty, and it just spurts out and just going and going, and it's the most painful thing ever. Yep. And then he squeezes everything out, and then he packs it with gauze and everything, and then this takes a whole about 15, 20 minutes to get through this whole thing. Then they take me up to my room, right? And then, and here's the deal: is they come in, they're supposed to change my gauze out every half hour, for the first couple hours. Mm. Yeah, at first it was these two male nurses, right? They came and say, "Hey, we're here to take care of you." Okay, thanks. And so they would take care of it. They clear out dressing, and then like about 20 minutes later, these three female nurses show up, and they say, "Oh, we're here to check your dressing." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So they checked out my dressing, started poking around and everything. And it was everything I had to, not salute them. And so they leave. So, and then next thing, like 20 minutes later, there's like two more female nurses are showing up. They come and check my dressing, right? And then they're gone. And then like another group of three came and checked it about 20 minutes later. I'm like, oh, this is pretty thorough treatment. And then after about 3 hours, the two guys show back up. And they're like, hey, we're here to change out your gauze and, check the dressing. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, you guys are pretty thorough. And they're like, what do you mean? I said, I've been checked on like every 20 minutes. Somebody, these nurses have been coming in and checking the sheet. They're like, we don't have any female nurses on this ward. So word it got out that this young Marine...
Okay.
was open for business or whatever. And so they were coming and checking me out. And
biggest ball sack in the world.
It was awesome.
So now we got to figure out what the heck.
Dude, either one could be true.
Oh, man.
He literally sold me on both. I don't know.
All right, listen.
He sold me on both.
I'm going to be honest. I think the first one was made up. But then this one, man, is...
See,
I feel like there's so many truths in the story because he had mentioned stuff earlier.
Okinawa makes sense because that's where the Marine Corps is.
And he had mentioned things earlier. Yeah, but a lot of people know that. You know what I mean? He could have just...
But he was in there.
True, but...
And I feel like he's got a big ball sack. I don't know.
You don't have to make it gay.
I'm not making it gay.
The guy is right there.
Yeah, but he's playing with the dog. He's not listening.
His headphones are on.
Whatever.
Just wait for him to be gone. We can play gay all we want, but like...
Play gay? I don't... What the hell? Your wife is going to kill your...
No. But...
You going first is fake? I think first is true.
You think that one was true, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You think the second one was made up? He had all that time to go through the true story to come up with a fake one.
Yeah.
And that's what he gave us, with truths based upon actual life experiences.
I think that dude pissing on himself is hilarious.
But I think that actually happened.
That's what I'm saying. The first story is true. The second story was about the balls.
I don't know, man. I know trauma, and he was feeling some of that.
I don't know. I
Telling
feel like
the story, like some of that was. Maybe not all of it, man. It's hard to tell.
So, I think the
this
first
guy
story
was
is true.
acting for a long time.
I think the first story is true.
Trauma.
The first story is true, and I put it on my cast iron stove.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna just for devil's advocate, and I'm going that the first one is fake. The first one is the false story. Which story is true?
The first one is fake.
Fuck yes! God damn it! Fuck
you with love.
That's gay. That's gay. Fuck
No
you with
homo
love.
though. No homo though. No homo though.
Fuck you with love.
Yes. All right. So you owe me. I'll let you hand it to me. You owe me a hundo.
Okay, there we go.
Thank
I'll
you.
take
That's
that.
No.
I
see.
need reimbursement, son.
I love this. I love this whole system. It's funny.
We have a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, we do.
Feels funky.
So we're all like between 2, 3, 4 years into comedy. What would be like your like best advice to all of us? We're pretty new to it. We're kind of comedy babies. We're all having fun doing it. We're not going to stop. It's the most addicting thing in the world.
Oh, absolutely. Once you get that, you get
The
that
itch.
the laughter coming back
Yeah.
at you. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
oh yeah.
But what-
I need this again.
Yeah.
I need more.
One
of
more
this.
again. We need that.
More. Just one more.
So yeah, what would be your piece of advice you would give to the newer comedians?
Just trust yourself, man. The biggest thing is that you're gonna have that. You know, I still do it. You know, you write something you think is really funny, and you start going, okay, is it really funny? Is this, you know, I don't know if it's funny. I don't know if anybody else will care. Or if it's really funny and you know it's funny, you start thinking, okay, am I just remembering this? Am I, you know what I mean? I have a joke now. It's one of my closers that I sat on it for like 4 years because I wasn't sure if I was remembering it or if I actually wrote it. And and as soon as I was like, okay, I think I really legitimately came up with this one. And then I shared it and it just destroyed the room. I was like, oh, I could have been doing this 4 years ago. So I think
it would have been in one of those specials at least.
Absolutely. And so I think that's the thing, is just getting rid of that critical factor and just play and just don't take it. We get too serious about it.
Yeah.
We get in our own heads because we all want to be geniuses. We're going to change the world. Well, guess what? You're not. You're just a dumb idiot like the rest of us. You're just a goofball that's telling jokes and making people laugh at a bar.
Yeah.
Calm down. You're not breaking the world. You're not. Just tell your stupid jokes and have fun. Just take all that pressure off yourself. You're not a genius. You don't need to be a genius. And the people who are geniuses are the ones who are trying not to be a genius.
Yeah.
That's
I love it.
that's where you find it. Just let yourself play and have fun. Cut yourself some
that's-
slack.
Come on.
That's probably the
man.
best advice we've ever received.
That's it in a nutshell. That's why that's why I do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, like I tell people, it's not just about figuring out what's funny. You have to figure out what's funny about you.
Yeah.
Because nobody can ever steal that from you.
No.
You're being who you are and doing what you do, man. Nobody can copy that.
No.
Right.
Yeah. And also remember, you know, you kind of alluded to it before, is that, you know, we worry so much about the writing and about the material, but that's only about 30% of what's going on. In all the communication, the words are only a third of the whole thing.
Yep.
It's everything else that most comics ignore: pacing, timing, delivery, your body
Body language. Yeah.
all of that. Everything, every bit of you is part of the joke. And when you learn that, you start to communicate subconsciously. And when you get people to laugh subconsciously, they're gone. I mean, I love it when I hear people say, "I'm laughing, and I don't even know why." And it's because you're playing it against their subconscious. Like, one of the things I love doing is getting up there and doing something that would drive people completely nuts. And that is, you know, you're afraid to get up in front of a group of people and talk because you don't want to look like an idiot. Well, I get up there and I look like an idiot, but I'm completely comfortable with it. And your subconscious doesn't know how to handle that. They're like, this guy, I would be embarrassed to just even be this guy. And he's up there, and he's more he's happy about being up there. What the hell? And so they don't mentally make it, but subconsciously that juxtaposition starts throwing them off. And I love doing that all the time. I just playing off of what they expect and not giving it to them.
It's a twist, yeah.
And find ways to do that as yourself. You know what I mean? So when resist every time that temptation, and I still fall to it every once in a while where I'll do the, how's everybody doing tonight? All right, we feeling very good. We really have a good time. Give it up for the other comics.
Get to it.
It's like I still like I said, you fall into these little traps.
That's what I do.
Find ways to just say, hey.
He'll have told 3 jokes, and then he's like, "So yeah, give it up for the other." No, I'm kidding.
Then that's when the roast comes in.
But just have fun.
Right.
Challenge yourself to do something different every time you get up there.
We have 2 more questions that we have to get out before we wrap the episode up.
Do you want to ask the most important one?
Have we been recording?
Yeah.
Was that we started?
No, it's just now. This will be the episode. These 2 questions. Who would you place on your Mount Rushmore of comedians?
My Mount Rushmore of comedians. Emo Phillips.
Okay.
Jonathan Winters. Bob Newhart.
Okay.
And probably I have to default. Probably just go with Robin Williams.
I love that.
He was a big influence on me.
That's awesome. I love that. That's a killer. Killer
that's
Mount Rushmore, man.
all. I mean, that's all brand new. We've never had that.
Yeah,
combo
most people
before.
say like all the scumbags. Dave Attell.
Hey,
I love David Tell.
he just named my number 1 guy. He was looking at me when he said it.
I have a great David Tell story.
Do you?
Oh, let's go with it.
He did Insomniac,
Yeah.
and we brought him to Salt Lake to do a show there while he was doing Insomniac. He had never considered doing a show in Salt Lake, right? But he came and he did a show there and had such a great time and went kind of checked out the local scene. He was like, "This is actually there's some pretty weird, crazy stuff here." And so he decided to come back and do an episode and stuff. So he's been back to Utah quite a few times. He loves playing there. And so my job, as the MC and everything, I had to drive him around. So I got to know him. He got to know me and my wife pretty good. And we had one night, it was before he did the special. He was there, and there was some local they weren't comics. They were just local grifters, basically, who were wanted to meet him, right? And so they came out to the show, and they got to know him and everything. And they were like, "Hey, we want to show you the bar scene, help you with your show." And he's like, "Oh, okay, sure, that'd be fun, right?" So after the show, they convinced him to go with them, go downtown to this bar. And the owner of the club's like, "Look, dude, I don't want to be known as the guy that got Dave Attell killed." Because these dudes were like, they were a little screwy. And so he was like, "Can you just head down there? We know where they were going. So just go there and kind of hang out. Give him an out if he needs to get him out of there, right?" And so, all right, but he's a big boy. I mean, whatever. So me and the wife drive down there, and we're about a half hour behind him, right? And so we go walking into the bar, and we see him sitting at the bar, and there's crowds around him. They're all chatting and everything. And so I just kind of go in there and kind of make eye contact with him, and he's like, "Hey, Rodney, man!" And he comes over to talk to me, whispers in my ear. He says, "I need to get out of here." And I said, I agree. That's what I'm here for. And he goes, "Thank you." He says, "Okay." He goes, I don't want to make this weird, but I'll tell you what. I'm gonna go over there. I got a couple things we're just trying to, finish up on. Might be something good might come of it. But you know, they're filming me, and I've been telling them to quit filming me and a lot of people are coming up asking me weird questions, and he says, I think they're trying to film something without me knowing they're filming something. And I'm like, okay. And he says, well, how do you want me to handle it? And he says, hey, he says, you know what, give me 20 minutes. If it's, I'm gonna hold up my drink. I'm gonna hold it up like this. When I do this, come over and tell me that Keith needs me back at the club or something. And I was like, oh, okay, sure. So we're sitting there just watching him, and you know, a few minutes later, he just kind of makes eye contact and hey. And that was, here's my cue. And so I just kind of run over there and go, hey, man, Keith's worried. He's got something about the contract he needs to talk to you about. And he says, oh, yeah, I meant to do that before I left. I was like, hey, can you give me a ride back to the club? And I was like, yeah, sure. And he's like, hey, but I got to go, man. Sorry, you know, whatever. And so we go walking out. We're walking across to go to the car. And he goes, I seriously think you guys just saved my life. Because they were trying to get me to go doing a hot tub somewhere. And,
A Mormon hot tub. Who's
Did
shaking
you
the
save
tub?
him from Epstein Island, dude?
But he was like, they had all these. He says, I've never been hit on by so many skanky women in one night in my life. He goes, this was just creepy. This is just creepy. So.
Let me find out Rodney Norman saved David Tell from Epstein Island.
Yeah. He was, man. Somebody's going to take him and steal his kidney.
So, Rodney, one of the most important questions we have ever asked is, what's your favorite dinosaur?
Are you serious?
Swear to God.
Dead serious.
Sweet. The raptor, man. The Utahraptor.
The Utahraptor.
Yes, the
Heck yeah,
Utahraptor.
Those were fast and they had feathers.
Yes, they did. They were
vicious, too.
They
Yeah,
were
they were about.
basic-
Oh, yeah.
They're about probably
Claws, like
about
4-inch claws.
What are they? 3-4 meters? I don't know.
I'd like to think of them as the original chickens.
Yeah.
They were.
Yeah,
Man,
hefty
imagine,
chicken.
dude, how good would that egg taste?
You could feed a family off of that egg.
Maybe.
Absolutely.
At
I'd make
least me.
a goddamn omelet out of that.
They were like
For
they were
sure.
like piranhas. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? They were
Oh,
like
yeah.
land
Vicious.
piranhas is what they were.
For sure. Well, normally I ask... Oh, go ahead.
Before we get out of here, I do have to ask you to do one thing for us. Can you look at that camera right there and give us a good sign off as your character?
That's a good sign off.
As your character, but
Tell people why they should
listen
tune in again.
watch this episode and watch again and then go to your channel and watch some Rodney Norman shit.
All right. Hello, and welcome. This is wonderful moment in time. You might be sitting there thinking, "Hey, my life is a complete disaster, and I don't know what to do with myself." Well, I got good news for you. All you need to do to put your life together is just stop doing stupid things, because a lot of times you're doing there's good things you want to do, but you don't do the good things because you convince yourself the good things are hard to do. So then you end up doing a bunch of stupid things, and tell yourself you got to do the stupid things so you don't have to do the good things. So just remember, stop doing the stupid things and do good stuff. So be sure to go back and watch this episode over and over again.
Guys, this has been Rodney Norman on Move the Mic podcast. I'm gonna shit myself.
You can tune in
This
every
has been
week.
gold. This has been gold. Hey,
We interview comedians all around. This is a great show to showcase. Find your newest comedians or hang out with the legends. We love y'all so much, and thank you for tuning in each and every week.
if you're having a bad day, don't.
If you're having a bad day, don't.
This is presented by Unreleased Studios with your hosts, Sting
Get used to this.